because we are debating what form is formally introducing. Suffice to say that Professor Baswa, we are very fortunate that is now speaking to you today. Baswa is a legendary physician, a cardiologist, and is a teacher of observations of undergraduate students. Has been put all over Nigeria and beyond. He is also a manager of health institutions, particularly the University of Michigan. So, Prof, I would thank you for even with the MCN, TLA services not here today, but represented by Henry Copen, who people very well. Also, with Timor, we are arranging their presence today. So, you are very fortunate. All those who come to us say, yes, we are here. So, what we I appreciate the guests that are here today. As sponsors of instruments, one example is we see that these students can meet today. Your efforts are not wasted. So congratulations. And I cannot end if I don't thank the teachers that taught these students for at least the past 6 years, 7 years. All right, so I want to thank them for sending the deans of the different schools, the lecturers that taught you all the subjects that taught the students. So again, I will take much of the time for God to say congratulations as we go forward. Thank you very much. Because of the scarcity of time, there will be some adjustment of our program today. The representative of the register MSCA will be dealing. Okay, we will be leaving very shortly. So immediately after the vice chancellor's address, we will take the democratic oath and now move back to the lecture of the day. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this point, it is my singular honor to bring the microphone, invite himself and the rest of Rafa. Members of management, the meeting of NBCN, Dr. Henry Okuge, our able guest lecturer, it is gratitude to God. And you have a joy that I say in warm reception to each and every one of you gathered here today, who will play the doctor and opening ceremony of our newly qualified members of you are the college of child science in the
Nigeria Premier Private and Leading University. This is momentous operation, marking the organization of year dedication and perseverance. Today, witness the transformation of these individuals from diligent students to compassionate executives, ready to from their journey to serve humanity. I would like to especially welcome the native of Registrar of Medical and Dental Consultant this year, Dr. Henry Frey, who is here to perform the critical formally admitted the newly born private into the medical profession. Let me also specially welcome the guest professor of hospital, former CFA heritage, historic events. Your esteemed presence, I appreciate. I have no doubt in my mind, given your pedigree, you will do justice to the topic of induction to the seminar of 5 and 8 of all the see many doctors who have found what a character and this point to acknowledge as visionary leadership of founder honorable Johnson. That's an example. Gabriel is our savior. This are the main killer for providing the nurturing capital that produce the babies and the kids. This year, present on 10th May 2024, Radio University to be celebrated Friday, not only as First Friday, but also the best of such university to produce many doctors and other professionals who are serving the practice in medicine. The university is not oblivious of the current challenges facing they are adapted and never side one aspect of that. So each patient you will encounter is in with their own story. And it's the truth to approach the practice with empathy. Into the world, I encourage you to start with colors. The importance of integrity, compassion, and respect that define our units. Good parents, guidance, and family present stand for the talking of the education of the world, the loved one, your support being a driving force behind electricity. And very collective effort by local governments. I also buy from college in faculty, led by Provost College of Health Sciences. First, we are aware that the national president of the medical association is it. Because of them, I'm still who are continuing to give crucial role in the education and character of your dedication, academic excellence, and mentorship at the graduate of the teams, including let me once again extend my heartfelt congratulations each and every one of you. With your journey, medical, experiments, and your groups. I'm proud that you are proud to make a very impressive proud. And your contribution a lasting legacy in the beginning of the marriage. Thank you, and wish you all very best. God bless you.
At this point, we will be inviting a representative of the registrar of the medical Nigeria, the president of Henry Ogoke, to give the address of the registrar and to conduct the induction ceremony. The vice secretary, yeah, please commit to sign already protocol. My greetings from the registrar of the Nigeria, Dr. T. Who again today is unappointed outside for this ceremony. So it is a privilege for me to believe that this is August. I will join the rest to that school to congratulate you for this great speech that I have achieved for the Senate. The guardians and parents who saw you to and struggle, and much more to the teachers, medicine, who continue to talk despite of many difficult situations in the country. I make it so special for the teacher in the hospital. Most of the time, nobody remembers them. People complain, things are hard, things are difficult, things are hard. But nobody thinks and remembers that this teacher also finds things that we do. And they do the same markets that we do. So that's why we encourage this like another one, to make sure that in your groups, immediately this is important as a living student, that you connect among yourself to come and learn groups. From time to time, to look back, to see what you do. Right. Even though I'm aware you have a great speech ahead of you, first of guest I will make a select understanding that today's ceremony is solemn one. It's not an arrival to destination. Success is a journey. It's not a destination. And ceremony today for you is a commencement of the journey. You have just proven to your teachers that you are trainable and ready to train the next.
So make a very brief and grateful for the past that ahead of you. You are the oldest person in the school today. The most known students on campus. But currently, the federal government has given the FSC a mandate to supervise household placement. In many license, please put 10% water for household. The housemanship, FSC, build your profile so that you can have the privilege to do this among the 43 federal institutions of the country. So others may open let's see this. So to make it with us, we will not give up so far a little. That's not to say that all the other state internationals, instead of Sweden and across the country, are also doing their own deployments. The military and the deployments in police, the army, and all of them. That's the because of private institutions, Lagos, and other places. We can still afford to get a place for the classes. For the one that is kind of all the different data centers, different teaching hospitals, some focus on medicine. I want that should not look for what because of those. I don't want an office for governments. You look at the bottom, office on the bottom. So after suspension for 1 year, when you spend 12 weeks in each of the 4 cities of medicine, surgery, that's a lot. You will be signed out by your consultants in those fields, and the cover letter will be legal director. They will come back to us and portal again to upload those forms. So it will give you a problem registration application products in the and make sure I say this because at the head of registration, I'm aware that many people don't submit these forms. Immediately they finish half-manship, they find Keke or Model and the OTP on Western visa and they remain there. Many years later, they will discover that they cannot practice medicine. They return back the next college. They are going to write exams, small exam, are going to repeat housemanship again. Don't let that be stress on you in your head. And after you are housemanship, most of you, I can see that things in like money. You get some other jobs, that any experience, and they say, sit down here for me and do this work, and they pay you money before you get a registration. Even though I'm not against to do it and collect money, don't declare it. When you're filling it from either for UK or US, Canada, if you do, like many people are now back to some of themselves, they will ask you, how did you work without a license? Because we are so much sure everything today will last 2 minutes. I don't expire that you should get it somewhere. That will not tell you have no license. They will never give you a job anywhere in the world. They know about us. Please be guided. Also, we want for you to look for an area of to go back and stand there. I'm not saying that if I don't look for just numbers, I'm going to be specialists. I will take out the special needs, and children, and go. Now, in the case of the crisis, please note that the NLCN has 2 organs that help to maintain standards and quality control in the profession. These organs are medical and medical professionals, investigative panel, and medical professionals, tribunal. When you are found that acts of negligence on practice, these organs will investigate you. That they are found probable as a product of the case against you. This is the tribunal and the sanction, medical punishments, register. So, if you have made cards, or many cards now, the lawyer said, I'm now to feel like it. Make sure you mind. People are watching you as a practice. Your colleagues are watching you. Your teachers are watching you. The society and doing more aware now of what the president is. You have been reported and you may face great sanction. So I would say that I wish you luck in this career in 2027. And I pray for you that as you go along in this career of grace, take care of the heads of other people, that we all heads don't feel. Please, my right to repeat. Only the relatives. Only the relatives. What the importance of this pledge is that everything you're going to do today, yes, the lecturer, and the basic over for the all and seven, and your life, and your salary, and you will pay. And if you're one thing, you will agree to the discipline of the sanction. Able to have a daily grace register. That's what I mean. Because God created human beings and He gave only the doctor the privilege to take care of that life. No matter how noble the person is, it's only the doctor that has that privilege to attend to the only person I've never really participated in human life. So it's a serious commitment this morning. I'm not sure you listen to the details and go to it about it. So we say after me. When I say I, doctor, you will say I, doctor, then put your name. Very loud, very clear. So that your parents can pick out their own name amongst the others of the country. If I see their face, they are frowning, they hear the name. I will call you to question. So I will put you to ready. Don't say after me. Are you ready? Yes, raise one hand up. I, doctor.
I, Dr.
Do sincerely and solemnly declare.
Do sincerely and solemnly declare
That as a registered medical practitioner of Nigeria,
that as a registered medical practitioner of Nigeria,
I shall exercise
I shall exercise
the several parts of my profession
several parts of my profession
to the best of my knowledge and ability,
to the best of my knowledge and ability,
for the good,
for the good,
safety,
safety,
and welfare of all persons,
and welfare of all persons,
committing themselves to my care and attention,
committing themselves to my care and attention,
and that I will faithfully obey
and that I will faithfully obey
the rules and regulations
the rules and
of
regulations
the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria,
of medical and dental council of Nigeria,
and all other laws
and all other laws
that are made
that are made
for the control
for the control
of medical professionals in Nigeria.
of medical professionals in Nigeria.
Therefore,
Therefore,
I solemnly pledge
I solemnly pledge
to dedicate my life
to dedicate my life
to the service of humanity,
to the service of humanity,
The health and well-being of my patients
The health and well-being of my patients
will be my first consideration.
will be my first consideration.
I will respect
I will respect
the autonomy
the autonomy
and dignity
and dignity
of my patients.
of my patients.
I will maintain
I will maintain
the utmost respect
the utmost respect
for human life.
for human life.
I will not permit
I will not permit
consideration of age,
considerations of age,
disease or disability,
disease or disability,
creed,
creed,
ethnic origin,
ethnic origin,
gender,
gender,
nationality,
nationality,
political affiliation,
political affiliation,
race,
race,
sexual orientation,
sexual orientation,
social crime,
social family,
or any other factor
or any other factor
to intervene
to intervene
between my duty
between my duty
and my patients.
and my patients.
I will respect
I will respect
the secrets that are dwell in me,
secrets that are contained in me,
even after the patient has died.
even after the patient has died.
I will practice my profession
I will practice my profession
with conscience and dignity
with conscience and dignity
and in accordance
and in accordance
with good medical practice.
with good medical practice.
I will foster
I will foster
the honor
the honor
and noble traditions
and noble tradition
of the medical profession.
of a medical profession.
I will give to my teachers,
I will give to my teachers,
my colleagues,
my colleagues,
and students
and students
the respect and attitude
the respect and attitude
that is their due.
that is their due.
I will share my medical knowledge
I will share my medical knowledge
for the benefit of the patient
for the benefit of my patients
and the advancement of healthcare.
and the advancement of healthcare.
I will attend to my own health,
I will attend to my own health,
well-being and abilities
well-being and ability
in order to provide care
in order to provide care
of the highest standard.
of the highest standard.
I will not use medical knowledge
I will use medical knowledge
to violate human rights
to violate human rights
and civil liberties,
and civil liberties,
even under threat.
even under threat.
I make these promises
I make these promises
solemnly,
solemnly,
freely,
freely,
and upon my honor.
and upon my own.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, with the one. That is one. The next one make up his job. They can go out with another guy. So let's start. The next step is an affirmation to this pledge that I have made. I did it in the past, the final one, to put your hand on the book and that's the Bible of the Quran that you believe in. And affirm to the pledge of faith. The essence of making it clear, try to tell you that this is what you are doing. That God is watching, the people are watching, the people is watching, the people are thinking. So, but since the advent of COVID, we know more final like that, you can do that whatever you want. So, to get that down, you put your left on your chest, you connect with your heart, another hand up. Say, Lord, I'm here, I'm saying this one again. And as you left on your chest, right hand up. And you will touch the book that you believe in with your hands. That book that you believe in, you touch it with your hands. With your hands. Most of you are spirit filled spirits. That will do that easily. I can't see your hand. So you will say after me, I, doctor, hereby affirm to this letter that I've just made. So help me Lord.
So help me Lord.
Congratulations. First team. After that, you are blessed and all your commitment about that is completed. And go ahead to give you your lessons to practice. Now, just before I go, you said during this pledge that you foster the honor and noble traditions of the profession. I want to see how brave you are and your parents and teachers today in the university. You know, by adopting the 3 vows, the traditional vows. Let's say the tradition. We are very grateful, not that I'm very good. I'm not proud. Because humble enough to appreciate it. So I will adopt 3 vows right now. The first vow from you will go to the university. The VC or the rep of the VC will rise up to take that vow. They will package it to the VC so they can take it right from this university. So please, on the rest, why I'm giving them this vow, especially, is because they have given you one enabling environment for the medicine. And now, see you. If this school was not in existence, what would have happened today? Maybe not medicine. That one. Number 2, after now, they will give you a certificate. I owe you. I will take all over the world, open 3 doors to do that in different areas. You know, it's not what I'm saying. So at the count of 3, I'd like to give you a very good part. Are you ready? 1, 2, and 3. Let's go. I don't mind. I just went in the day. I don't mind. It's not happy. You see, look at the space, not happy. I don't mind everybody. I don't mind where? The number 1 rice. Thank you. This is the second level of vows is your teachers, the college, and all the stuff there. Both academic and academic stuff that's part of medicine. Because they have struggled to train. You were too hard to train. Too hard. When you came into a few, your hands were too stiff. But now they have taught you how to palpate and to cross and auscultate and moving stuff and moving hand moving stuff. They give you 10 classes and they make it that you are talking. When you came, you were very fresh, clean. So good at very good hairdressers or iron benders. They have told you in the arts and science and medicine. So and I'm going to the provost of the college to rise to the same level on behalf of the College of Medicine. So the second vow to the College of Medicine for all the pains you made them go through. Before you can understand what I'm talking about, you just barely understand, barely understand it very well. You just let's manage this one. That's why you're going to do the good. At the count of 3, let's show that to the very good part. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go. Are they buying where? Provost not happen, but provost not happen. Okay, right. 1, 2. No, but I can't very well. If you are come also again, I will give you lots of things. So the final vow is one of the most important ones. So your parents and your guidance. You know, why are you fighting for them? For one, since you left to study medicine, they don't listen. They are praying. There's no church to go to, they don't pray for you. And then they gather in the church, they pray for church to grow. Because okay, also my help at that group. They give prophets for another person to go and write it. Say them, you know, they have a morality that's supporting you, you know, spiritually that's supporting you in every area. And the most of it all is that you do the very lives master lives. When they see your expectation, they are trouble, they will see the vehicles. That's the condition, critical. They ask us to buy theology or Hagama. Everybody have worked, only me remaining. And the son is next tomorrow. The Muslim, the woman ask people that they know they are there, that they know. They say, no, it's not true. They will look at my face and this one. Anyway, they will take closer and give that one. They know that they're like, they know. When they get to answer, they know, but they still give you. So, today, they will show their gratitude, so they can forgive you for those that they have told them. And that's why you have told them again, what today is that after this induction, problem is finished. That's why you're telling me, once I do this induction, I will not start working, making money. You're making nothing. That is another is a big lie. They will say ask for money, you see. That was the very reason why we call it big account. But I said I got the money. So to your parents and parents, for all the people says that so they can more things to give it to them. For all the support, spiritually, morally, economically, and so forth, and the kind of trade, that's a very big part. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Are they buying? One man is not buying, one man is not buying. And that's not happening. Are they buying well? Talking about trade. Remember that. So therefore, today, ladies and gentlemen, it's my singular pleasure to introduce to you the newest doctors in the world. Congratulations. We will continue to start the hair. I will continue. They cannot go to you as a doctor to receive the best job and every that thing. You cannot actually be as a doctor. And I wish you luck in your journey as a doctor. God bless. Before a representative of the ceremony, the management would like to do a presentation of plaque to commemorate this event. So I would like to invite the University Chancellor to do a presentation of plaque. The representative of the heritage ceremony. Okay. All the doctors, newly doctored doctors.
Choose one snap and just like
NT, FWACP, FNCP, FACC, FPSC, FRC. Proud outcome of critical dimensions, reflection of decision teacher and administration. Guest location of the Oath-Taking Induction Ceremony of newly qualified medical doctors taking place today, 6th of February 2024 at our live conference. Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Aristotle said, excellence never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere honor, and intelligent execution. It represents the wise choice made of character. Try to look at this. And obtain a one. Is a sort from the first years and to the full 5 years getting plan to studies. Arising from the National Medical Award Scholarship, Professor Passowan Mutuaman will be required to tire for clinical medicine between 1972 and 1974, where he obtained a distinction in passing biochemistry as the second MBA exam before returning to the Department of Clinical. This cerebral consultant cardiologist explained, ladies and gentlemen, at the University of Benin, all several prizes accommodations, among which were Professor Dennis E. Bright for the best student in pathology. Vice President for the best student in first year clinical examination. Glasgow Prize for the best student in pediatrics in 1975. Students, look at that second one. Professor Basson obtained this MBA degree in 1977. He had his postgraduate education at the University of Benin, and the pharmacy of the University of London between 1969 and 1984. On his return to Nigeria, the same place and gentlemen, he obtained the fellowship of the West African College of Physicians, FWAC, as the first fellow ever. As the first fellow ever by examination in Oath-Taking Induction. He obtained another fellowship of the Medical College of Physicians, MFMCP, in 1985 with success. In 1988, distinguished and gentlemen, Professor Obasanjo won the Commonwealth Medical Fellowship Award about that teaching hospital. No, you also. Professor Obasanjo became a lecturer and consultant cardiologist in 1986 and rose to the ranks to become a full professor in 1977. He has been a full professor. He has been a full professor for over 26 years now, and it's not. And it's known and described as the best living and almost professor of medicine to the glory of God. Why he didn't pass with distinguished ladies and gentlemen? Professor Passover held many positions. President, Resident Doctor Association, 1984 to 1986. Chairman of the Local Association, 1992 to 1994. National Secretary, Nigerian Cardiac Society, and Vice President of the in 1994. He was the chairman, monitored anesthesia care, MACPTA, between 1993 to 1997, and became the chief medical director, CND, UBT, from 1997 to 2003. Mr. Chairman, sir, Mr. of the National Conservative Medical College of Nigeria. Mr. Chairman, apparently distinguished Professor Basoman has trained and made thousands of medical doctors. Above whom there are several professors, doctors, professors who have occupied positions in the society. He is a recipient of many talented academic and professional medical honors. He is fellow of the American College of Cardiology, FACC, fellow of the European Society of Cardiology, FBS, fellow of the Royal College of Physicians, ROCP, specialist of Nigeria. Professor Basoman has over 180 specific scientific publications in several and these publications are necessary in line with factors. Professor Basoman is a key sportsman, lover of football and people tennis, which he played back in school. I know he still can play very well. He is a Catholic and in 1940, he's married to his Stanford, and his union is blessed with 5 children and home as a job, 2 applicants, and a colleague as a lawyer. We also have 5 children. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. To invite this to the podium, a man of 3 dimensions, a doctor, a professor of non-medical, and a very seasoned administrator for the state. Thank you. Thank you very much. University. I have to recognize that you were describing me. There's a batch of members of the management committee of the university. Respectable professors, deans, our new doctors, and distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to this oath-taking ceremony, and I congratulate the young doctors who are eager to start life as doctors. Things usually work for the better. The program was prepared from what I saw, that I'm looking at electoral first before the when they had to be all that. So the registrar can, but that is actually appropriate because I'm talking to doctors. Before now, the wedding process. Today's event is a professional event. And as I was talking with the registrar of the Medical Council and Provost, and I demanded that subsequently we take it into consideration as professional interest in our lives instead on the day of events, not necessarily an academic camp, which is reserved for convocation. And further, we take it into consideration subsequently, because today is a hallowed professional event. As you heard from the citation, I reflect back 46 years ago when I did the same thing as you are doing today. And it is my wish to share some experience Ghana as advisory to you as you embark on your journey as doctors. Since by the grace of God, one has made some steady advance in career and life generally. Things are a bit different these days, and perhaps more difficult. Back in our days, you did not have the trepidation as to what life had in store for you after graduation. Rather, we don't look forward to a very rosy life. In the beginning of our days, it was quite easy. A job in a few days, a new car, what was a car loan given by your employer within a week, and thus a car owner within the first month of employment post graduation. But now, you are going to struggle and wait for stocks for house management. You have to solve the net and upload your documents to the portal to be assigned. Incidentally, we hope that the Federal Ministry of Health posting of professionally registered doctors to the various positions available nationwide is working well. So the previous wastages from space personnel dispatch no longer exists. Incidentally, you are best able to get placement when you trained, even though some generally give a different behavior or a different experience. Some will say, I've had a teaching hospital experience, I want a general hospital experience. Some will say, I've had a private university teaching hospital experience, I want a public hospital experience. These are various considerations that will affect you and should affect you in the choice of where you do your house management. Once you get a slot for house management, you will step into a hospital and be trusted with responsibilities as a house officer, as first in line with ill patients. You have acquired some theoretical knowledge and skills during the training, which will stand you in good stead. Not to right, but you are going to deal with doses of drugs which may not have been emphasized for you as students. Your relationship with other health staff and your seniors will help out in difficult situations like this. Your newness must acquire from experience from people who have been on the job. A practical book for management of emergency situations is often a good companion, and a good house officer is usually gets such a book in his bag, which he can refer to as required or read when not busy. Write in your Bible, such a small book should be with you. Again, the time passed. The hospital environment was more friendly than it is now. As the cost through the rivalry, which now exists and threatens industrial peace in the health sector, was non-existent then. At this stage and level, it is wise to stay away from such issues or arguments and leave it to your seniors to articulate why you listen attentively and be yourself with facts for later years. The housemanship is also a good area for studying the various practice disciplines and making up your mind which area to specialize in later. The period of housemanship and NYSC are now periods of study for primary education for the postgraduate medical colleges. The period toward the end of house job and that of itself are probably the best period to take the primary exam in your children's specialty. Now that the socioeconomic condition in the country is very high, preparation for external examination should take place by exam. This is the best time because you are coordinating and synthesizing your theoretical knowledge with a little bit of practical experience which you have gathered or which you will gather during the housemanship. And so the end of housemanship and the period of is the best time for you to prepare past the initial beginning of the postgraduate exam. Is there a need to specialize? My clear answer in these modern times is yes. As the standard of practice is getting higher and higher, the days of general practice without postgraduate studies is almost disappearing, even in Nigeria, as there is now further training and specialization, even in general practice, which has raised the standard multidisciplinary approach. The public is getting so enlightened that the demand for specialist care in many areas. The patient is entitled to know whether you are a specialist or not, and in what area. And any wrong information or insinuation presented can lead to lawsuits. The postgraduate medical colleges are fully developed and available for training purposes with requisite certification. Are there other areas of practice for the doctors? Yes. The basic medical sciences are areas where postgraduate academic training is required. Basic medical sciences are supposed to be taught largely by medically trained doctors who have acquired postgraduate and research training in the basic medical sciences. And the list of Nobel Prize winners in physiology of medicine shows that most of them are medically trained. The 2019 Nobel Prize winners for physiology and medicine, William Gallagher and Sir Peter Radcliffe and Greg Semester, are clinicians working in basic medical sciences, whose discoveries explain how cells sense and adapt to oxygen availability. Kelly, MD, is a Johns Hopkins consultant in internal medicine and oncology. Sir Radcliffe is a consultant nephrologist at Oxford, and Semester, MD, PhD, University of Pennsylvania, completed residency training in pediatrics. So did postdoc at Johns Hopkins, where he became professor of medicine, and then he went into basic medical sciences. And they were in a position to win the Nobel Prize. The Nobel Prize winners for 2023, the very latest, Karen Karisky, a Hungarian biochemist, and Drew Western, MD, PhD, American consultant physician and immunologist at the University of Pennsylvania, got the Nobel Prize for their work in developing mRNA technology for vaccine production, which was the basis of the rapid production of COVID-19 vaccine, the Pfizer and the Moderna types. Unlike the previous method of vaccine production using cell cultures, which took several years for production. Remember that in COVID-19, there was need for an urgent production of vaccines, and the traditional method of producing vaccines, which takes years, had to be circumvented. And their research in basic medical science. Therefore, basic medical sciences are available for medical doctors to go. And these are the people who can win solid distinguished prize. Just now, we have a large number of non-medical teachers who are giving their best to your training, for which you should always show gratitude and respect. But this is because many doctors prefer to go for the idea and prestige associated with clinical practice. I am saying that you can also get the idea and prestige associated in going into the basic medical areas. These opportunities must be embraced by brilliant medical graduates, especially those who excel in this sort of clinical training. These are the ones who can win best prizes or other recent prizes in this basic medical area, which represent the future development in medicine. So please go for research training in this area and obtain requisite qualifications, PhD in physiology, anatomy, biochemistry, etc. For clinical practice teaching and research, the fellowship awarded by the federal medical colleges is the highest and requisite qualification needed. The evidence shows that holders of the fellowship have excelled not only in practice in Nigeria, but also in medical research. In fact, if you Google the top 10 scientific researchers in Nigeria, 7 or 8 of them are medical doctors fellowship training. So the fellowship training has stood its test of time. These doctors made their impact in fellowship training. They either do PhDs or at all, or only obtain the optionality by the side after they became what they are. So there is a good basis to pursue postgraduate medical fellowship training. Other areas that we go into include health planning and management. Doctors should go into this area, especially now that the doctor's leadership of health institution is being threatened by a gang of different groups. The evidence from the US, www.form.com 2017, shows that doctors may be the hospital leaders. Let's Google it and read it for yourself. The fact that there is such a comparison shows that there is such a competition everywhere. Of course, they are right, but decisions are best based on evidence. Also, opportunities exist for doctors working in international agencies and bodies like the WHO and other health agencies. Some usually require you to have a master's or doctorate degree in public health or global and international health. There also exist opportunities for doctors in large multinational companies that manufacture medical equipment and drugs. It is the absence of doctors in this place that make them into other professionals. The doctor can tend the equipment of patients or babies, and the doctor is in a better position to detail the bodies about drugs and equipment. So there are many areas you can go into after your certification as a fully practicing doctor. Where to specialize and practice? The situation in Nigeria is so difficult now that from the recent statistics, more than 80% of the medical graduates leave the country for various reasons. The pay is low. Facilities for training practice are diminishing. And spaces are few, so that trainees do not get placement for a year, even after passing primary examination. That has just been changing now because the exodus of doctors, they are even terrible. But on healthy rivalry by other professionals, all this fake practice uninteresting in our environment. Hence, the diversity. The record as last week was that 500 medical staff have left the National Hospital of Abuja in the last 2 weeks. So the trade is actually safe. Teachers have invited the request for references abroad, and I know that the Dean's office process plan transfer for overseas placement for Nigerian doctors. There's hardly any doctor in the UK or America where you do not have Nigerian doctors in good numbers. The effect of this in the country is huge and damaging on the system. Unlike in our time, when we went abroad to study and return, these ones will never return, and there's no place to return to. They will pull their spouses out, and their children will become other countries' nationals. Thus, many of the best brains go out and never return to developed countries. These are serious issues. The government must start by fixing the health and giving appropriate remunerations. No staff of NNPC leaves Nigeria to stay abroad during the active years, in spite of their frequent opportunities. A few only to apply retirement. So if people will stay as this doctor, I cannot, in all honesty, tell you not to surrender, even though I used to tell my doctor to me that their career will be the best they can. Now, I have to go to tell you that things will improve soon in Nigeria. So our doctors can come back home and contribute to the system. I'm talking to you about life generally as a doctor. So let me not restrict myself only to your medical practice area. Let's talk about finances, because you need it to have a good life. While the pay of the Nigerian doctor is not anything compared to those in the developed world, relatively within the Nigerian context, the situation is not very good. Thanks to the fact and the documents of the pay itself is not much, but you can be employed wisely. Working life has started for you, and the family and society will make their demands on you, even though we counsel them that it is yet too early. Parents, we are toiled for them, but it is yet too early to start to make demands of them. However, the day you start work is the day you will start to plan your future. While it's a measure of your dress, outlook, character, and behavior, you must save and begin to invest. You must buy shares. I advise that you need that of Robert Kiyosaki, that about 10% of your earnings should go to the buying of shares in the capital market. Never bother the fluctuation from time to time. Like remittance fever, there's gradual rise over the years. Usually, it is easy to get remittance of salary for investment. People who use this for careless spending. I usually advise my children, which you are now professional, that it is wise spending your money using a template like this. If you get a 100,000 or 100,000 naira, plan for your housing 15 to 20%, not more. If you do more, it will be damaged with very long. Feeding 10 to 15%. Transportation, vehicle maintenance 10 to 15%. Clothing and dressing 10%. Family 10%. Savings 10%. And investment 10%. And miscellaneous 10%. Total 100%. What am I saying? Savings should be distinguished from investment. Savings is what you have put away, but can easily fall back to take during emergencies. While investment is what you have kept for medium or long-term interest like share, and you leave it for the long term. You cannot easily access it. An investor who bought 1,000 shares of this in 1998 at 18 naira, spent 18,000 naira, which at that time he could afford without too much stress. 20 years later, that's today, the share of Nestle is 1,100 per unit. And apart from the dividends, which are earned over the years, the units are risen to 2,250 units by the bonus addition. So the value is now 2,250 times 1,100 equal to 2.5 million. Can you believe it? You spend 18,000 naira, which is total at that time. It is true. The share of transport was less than 3 naira per share 2 years ago. But today, it's now 15 naira per share. I bought some shares of Zenith Bank in December 2022 at 19 naira per share, but today it sells for 14 naira per share. So it is for many stocks. So contact a stockbroker and invest in the money that you can afford. Take note, I only say about 10% of your salary, which you can afford. Just put it there. If you do this regularly, long-term financial support is guaranteed. All you need is the discipline to do so. There are other forms of investment, and you can educate yourself on these as you go. Treasury, bonds, mutual funds, and money market funds. Read about financial education. Among others, just as you read 2 or 3 books outside medicine here, target to read 2 or 3 books outside medicine here, anything of your interest. As you go in the profession, in fact, the earlier the better, you must diversify and develop other sources of income, which will become passive income. As the financial experts say, one source of income is not enough to make one comfortable. In the case of medical practice, it requires hard work and sound health, which cannot always be taken for granted. Also, medical practice, like all businesses, especially solo practices, tend to have a lifespan which may be shorter than the provider's active years and so may diminish. So you must diversify and invest in other businesses which can yield passive income. A case of making a consumption. When I was in the UK, I interacted with a Jewish friend of mine who told me that the Jews believe that every man must have 2 missionary interests. One inherited from family, papa and mama, and the other acquired by education training already. If your father was a tailor and you spend time with him and you don't grab a few basics of tailoring, if your father was a mechanic, if your father was a doctor, if your father, there's something that you learn. After all, you associate, you are with him for so many years, even before you go to school. So the Jews have an acronym, FIRE, FIRE, for subjected areas of investment, which guarantee long-term financial security. F for finance, R for insurance, and RE for real estate. In Nigeria, the insurance sector, which is the biggest internationally, is still in its infancy. So finance and real estate are traveling and around. We must think about this in the middle and long term. Politics. If you do not play politics, politics they say will play you. After your husband, you should get interested in the political activities around you. Why not shy away from it? Because it's dirty. The society needs people of your intellect to help it solve its problems and advance. As advised by the late Robert Kennedy, former US president, people imbued with intellect should not stay off but participate in determining the direction of their society. It is an offense against society not to do so. Those who have been active in medical students association and student union activities tend to do well, you are encouraged to do so. Choosing a spouse. By the time of graduation, a few will be married, but the large number are single. However, by this time, you are mature for marriage, and a proper set and consideration should be given to it from now on. It is ideal to do so after the NYSC as you commence residency. The stability of marriage helps to cope with the rigors of residency, unlike what some think that it is disturbing. How do you choose a partner? It is nice to choose the partner who complements you. Love, I believe, must flow from the head to the heart, rather than the other way. This helps to cushion that body when appropriate choices are made. The doctor's life is full of difficult decisions and hard work, almost one life. Why not wishing that your road be rough? As you get through the difficulties, you become stronger. Let me, at this juncture, quote a parent of two medical students who told me what I call a Nigerian parent's perspective of the aspiring medical doctors. He himself who spoke to me is a lawyer and a former director of administration. He said that I quote him, the life of the doctor begins with the struggle to secure admission to medical. The extra high score required to the job and UTMA higher than most other university courses. The intensely competitive internal semester exam to survive from state to state. The first and second degree, the almighty power and found before he could be setting or remaining in medical school. Harsh as these barriers are, the medical laws tell you that they are necessary, as our adults and children are going to be dealing with human lives. And so the teachers cannot afford to be brilliant. Bear in mind that the students in question are not dull to begin with. Indeed, they were selected from among the best of graduates at senior secondary school level. As if the parents and child of deal isn't enough, the fee structure ensures that the parents pay some of the high category of fees for the professional courses. While we wait a longer number of years for them to graduate, a minimum of 6 years. That is, if they do not repeat a class, which unfortunately is so often the case. I remember one class of 18 people who graduated. There were 25 that entered, but 18 of them graduated at the appropriate time. And it is somebody who asked me that of this 18, only 2 did not have a receipt at one time or the other. So it tells you about the rigors of the course. If you think the career has become a life juncture, think again. With an MBBS degree in hand, the young medical graduate has in Nigeria now to struggle for placement in a recognized hospital for his house country. We, the parents, are still expected to support them financially or too. After their registration as full medical doctor, they are now posted to NYSC duties. It is sadly the case that the doctors are made to work hours without too much attention given to their work. At best, they depend on the goodwill of the place of primary posting to supplement their basic NYSC allowance. The audit starts in earnest after the 7th year. I will not venture to talk about the young doctor who decided to specialize in the branch of the profession and the number of years it takes to achieve this. At the end of the day, the consultant specialist earns in an entire year less than a week or at best monthly remuneration of a professional footballer. Is it any wonder our young professionals are living at short in groups? This was the perspective of the parents who produced 2 medical doctors. And you can see that I like to put it because if we as medical doctors will not be taking as truthfully or as seriously as it is. That was a parent, it's not a doctor, a lawyer, it was. He was the one writing. As stated earlier, we hope that things improve in Nigeria soon, so that those who have submitted abroad can find a good place to return to. Let me end this note with a quote by Robert Kennedy again. He quoted, and I quote, "It is not enough to understand, but to see clearly. The future will be shaped in the arena of human activity by those willing to commit their minds, their bodies to the task." Let me also simplify it by saying the future is not completely beyond our control. It is the work of our hands. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, I hope I have provided some tips for those who will sacrifice enough to remain within the shores of our country. Tips is suggested by the word TIP, to induce performance. This is meant to induce you to greater. Thank you.
Another round of applause. The provost will bear witness that this is an induction lecture unusual. Yeah, it's studying about marriage, about financing, or every other thing. Another round of applause. Prof has distilled all his life experience within and outside the career, and given it to you properly as a father. And I want to believe that even for all of us that are here and are listening, there are some of these things that are applicable to our lives. It's not any properly distilled. Another round of applause to Prof. Well, in line with our tradition, the university would like to appreciate the Prof this outing, this model performance. If you give him finish learning, as an institution, believe in legacy, or people in power. It's one of the these days, plaque of honor that we continue to commemorate this death. And when visitors come to Zambia, we'll see the back. So please invite the Vice Chancellor to give the presentation of back to our extension. Thank you. Well, literally, we come to the end of this program. You can see that we have quite a number of guests. We have Royal Highnesses, we have people from all over, my brother, Eric, and everything. We don't have time to do acknowledgements of the guests that have come to this location, parents, guidance, doctors, families, and associates. But this note, I'd like to invite the university registrar, Safari registrar, to give them thanks for this wonderful location. Very successful. getting qualified medical doctors. But I'm not going to like to give time so much to go. For making this day a reality. For making it such a success. Let's spending time recommendation of the MDCN. The partnership will be very good. That the continue to work stronger in the years ahead. And the very especially important that as we target the possible vaccine for only persistence. And especially very rich experience. And for the MC pro bono, it will be very rich speech that the question and the fire. Give it a round of applause. We thank the principal officers, the provost, political sciences, the director of safety leads, and staff for your presence. We congratulate most especially proud parents for this presentation. So, congratulate majority committees, public committee, US, the heads, said the doctors and the lab. Congratulations, and the whole of that who are working hard in the same to ensure something say the big country. Thank you all, thank you to the wonderful audience. I will say meet again for a pleasure.
Very spoken about. So we'll take the closing prayer now. I'm going to take the answer in this last order. You know, this answer first before national answer. After the answer, we will all remain in our position and allow the management to go out first in the session. And please, all the notices you are to file out immediately after the please don't go about taking you file out immediately after them and you take a photograph with the management first before you now go about taking your personal photograph. Hold a minute to do that. I hope we're very clear. Thank you. So finish the first chancellor session of video followed immediately by the newly inducted medical doctors. Take pictures of after which bring into our private sessions and go to our candidates in the party. Then shall we rise for closing prayer as I invite Yusuf Paisha to give us
Give thanks to my Allah for the protection of this world. May my Allah protect everyone for the sin and justice at say, sin and alhamdulillah, Ar-Rahman al-Rahim, and Kiyomi, Yakanam, Koyaka say, Eid Nasir al-Mustaqim, Sirah al-Lisin al-Ansari, every that is
As I said, the questions of the session we need to refer up to page the newly adopted and close to your spiral. I definitely just know them right now. Compared to this, do not extract them. Then take this picture after page all.
You don't follow that, please. No, this is just one.